呪術廻戦
All right, let's read chapter 214 of Jujutsu Kaisen, Jutai Taiten Roku. So the cursed, we'll come back to that, part 6. We talked about this last time, receiving from the heavens or crowning upon the heavens. The English goes with fearsome, but it doesn't, well, whatever. But cursed womb. Continuing with this old storyline, the end of the previous chapter, Angel's getting chomped by, or Kurusu's getting chomped by Fushiguro, whom Sukuna has taken over. And that's where we had paused. Unfortunately, right, she got duped. Blah, blah, blah. Sugutsugu Ningen. Completely, thoroughly human. Okay, and maybe he's also like ripping her wings, kind of hard to tell. Anyway, this is like, you're severely human. Again, I guess it's Gika or Kaki. Throws Kurusu against this thing. That's that thing breaking, her falling off. Which is probably for the best, because, right, she can actually survive. All right, again, Sukuna shoved a cursed finger down Fushiguro's throat, transferred bodies. I guess that's Angel hitting. This is Itadori watching this. Remember, Itadori got like super slammed really far away, and looks like he's snapping. Sukuna's no longer inside of him. Go. Oh, that's rubble. Got it. Okay, I thought there was something there. Okay, there's a sound. He looks off. Clanking sound or something. There, Itadori has like leapt up, I guess. He's leapt up, crushing this corner of the building with his like force of landing, I guess. Looks up at Sukuna / Fushiguro. Mada ita no ka? Still existed, meaning like you're still there, you're still alive. Gishi? Okay, that's the rocks here, like squeaking or cracking more as he's getting ready to leap. All right, and that's him leaping with such force that it's just crushing everything. Okay, and we get sort of a full page of Sukuna being surprised, a big explosion. And then this happening here with Sukuna kind of like holding him off, and we get Itadori screaming, Sukuna! Just as in Bleach, the buildings take a lot of damage, typically more damage than the people do. And I've pointed this out before, but normally you don't see these marks, these voiced marks with vowels like this. This is just to denote like a really guttural sound as he's screaming out Sukuna's name, kind of like I did it. All right. And then Dogo, which is a bunch of stuff slamming down below. Doyokoto da. This is Fushiguro Sukuna thinking, what sort of a thing is it? What does this mean? Za. Sliding. Nanda kono chikara wa. What is it as for this power, this strength? So he's talking about Itadori's power or strength. All right, and we get a pun. And I guess this was suddenly a wall coming at him or something that he has then caught. Itadori, I guess, was kicking this giant chunk of wall at him. And he's like grabbing onto it. Button. There's that chunk of wall. Or grab. Bogo. Popping out one of these holes from the cement. Okay, so there's Sukuna on the other side of that cement wall. Itadori coming in with this pole. Souka kouzo wa ano toki no. I see, I get it. As for the boy, which is what he calls Itadori, that times ... That times ... Like, as for the boy, something of that time. Bogon! And that is, I guess, Itadori swinging that pole and smashing this wall. And missing Sukuna. Zari! Kenjaku me kishoku no warui koto o suru. So Kenjaku me. He's talking about Kenjaku or Geto. And me just adds like contempt or that bastard. That bastard Kenjaku, he does kishoku no warui things. I thought kishoku no warui meant like gross or disgusting. Yeah. Kishoku no warui is weird, disgusting, sickening things. So that Kenjaku does weird things. Omae wa! You, as for you. Omae tachi wa doushite futsu ni ikirarenai? So this is Itadori. As for you guys, why normally like not able to live? Like, why can't you live normally? So presumably he's talking about Sukuna and Kenjaku. Doushite fuko o furimakazу ni wa irarenaiんだ? Why misfortune, like scattering and spreading, without that, is it not necessary? Irarenai. Like, why is it? This is sort of like a double negative, right? Why are you not able, or why is it not necessary to be without spreading of misfortune? Like, why do you have to spread misfortune? Furi makazu. Furi makazuni. Yeah, scattering, sprinkling. Okay, there's some sort of either something going on with this bright line that is causing him sudden something. Okay, some sort of thing happens. Sounds like ripping or cutting. Ore kara iwasereba. From me, if allowed to ask, or if allowed to say. So this is now Sukuna talking. Zari, that's Itadori on the ground. From me, if allowed to ask, or if allowed to say, Omaera koso naze soko made yowai? You guys in particular, why weak to that point? So like basically, why are you guys so weak? Allow me to ask this. Why are you so weak? Naze yowai kuse ni sei ni shuchaku suru? Why, like even though with weakness, you this is to seize, or like shuchaku, attach, being adhesive, being tenacious, that's the word. Why do you do tenaciousness towards life, even though you're weak? And the kuseni is either like you have the habit of being weak or like the fault of being weak. Why is this the case? Even though you're weak, you adhere, you're tenaciously towards life. Okay, we get an image of a butterfly stuck in a spider web, which may be related to what's going on here. Oh, but first we need to look at an earthworm. 続けばたちまち崩れてしまう生き物が living creatures that continue たちまち in a moment. So if continuing, in a moment, crumbling living creatures. I guess that creatures that when they continue, suddenly in a moment they crumble. Living creatures that do that. Okay, so we get an image of like a worm that's like crumbled. I guess maybe flattened by the road or who knows what. 長く幸福であったりなどどうして口にできる eternally, like with happiness, wanting to exist or wanting to have, and things like that. Why is that possible in the mouth? What does kuchi ni dekiru mean? Kuchi ni dekiru. That is not an expression, really? Jisho. Kuchi ni dekiru. Okay. No idea what that is supposed to be meaning here then. Eternally, or for a really long time, in happiness, aritai, yeah, wanting to have, wanting happiness to exist eternally, and things like that. Why is that possible in the mouth? Maybe like, why are you able to speak that way? Why is that something that's possible in your mouth? Wanting to have happiness eternally when you are living creatures that when you continue, you fall apart like in a moment. こいつらはどこまで行っても Right. Is this Itarori? Yeah. As for these guys, どこまで行っても I guess. As for these guys, like to what extent, even if you say it, ... Okay, there's our update. Okay, it's an interrupted thought. It's an interrupted thought. So the continuation here is こいつらどこまで行っても呪いなんだ. So as for these guys, basically, no matter how you say it, they are curses. They are noroi. So this is Itarori. So his initial question here was like, why can't you guys just why aren't you able to live normally? Why do you have to spread misfortune? And oh yeah, that's right. As for these guys, no matter what you say, they're curses. Okay. And in the meantime, we have Sukuna Fushiguro interjecting here. Kisamara wa mi no take ni atte fuko o shogai kamitsubushite ireba ii no da. As for you guys, mi no taka ni atta. Mi no taka, stature, body height. Like misfortune of one's stature, lifespan, this is like to chew and crush. To chew up. If you chew it up, that's good. As for you guys, I guess like if you did a lifetime of chewing up misfortune, that I'm not sure about mi no taka ni atta. As for you guys, if you chewed up a lifetime of misfortune that happened to oneself, that would be good. Okay. Sure. If you did that, that'd be good. You should do that. Omae mo kami tsubushite miro. You also try chewing up, meaning the misfortune. Yeah. Ore o yo. Yeah. So you also try chewing up. The kanji is misfortune, but he says ore. So he says me. Try chewing up me. So he's equating himself with misfortune for Sukuna. Kite miro. Try coming closer. Try approaching. Za. Ba. Za. Za. Bee. Oh, there goes part of his ear. Okay, so it's like razor wire, spider webs, something going on here. He erupts in this. Cuts everywhere. That's him. He's running, slamming through these things, whatever they are. Nanda. Naze kokomade katai. What is it? Why to this place hardness? He's talking about itarori, which is basically what's going on. Why is he like this hard, solid? Meaning, why isn't this wire like slicing through him? Iya, chigao. No, it's different. Kichi? That's like cracking or something? That's Sukuna's hand. Here comes Itarori with his own hand. Oh, hey. Okay, so Itarori powered through that and lands a blow. Ore no juryoku shutsuryoku ga ochiteru no ka? My cursed energy output strength or output power is falling? Question mark. Ushiguro megumi me. And this is him. Again, me is like you bastard. So Sukuna saying like you bastard, Fushiguro megumi. Oh, and that is actually the end of the chapter. All right. Well, there we go. The next chapter starts in a full page sort of flashback. So we will see what that's going to be about when we do 215 next time.